Hello everyone. Today is day 10 of the new year of 2010 and this is Celeste and I am doing a weight loss journey and challenge to lose 100 pounds before my 30th birthday of next year. Thank you for tuning in to listen to today's topic. Um, I'm going to be a little bit scatterbrained today because there's several things I want to discuss. One thing is I am getting questions from people as far as what kind of foods to eat, what kind of foods are giving me the results that I'm getting, if we can have desserts. And another thing that was on my mind is I was watching TV yesterday and I realized that we are completely inundated and bombarded by mixed messages from our media, which is kind of sending us all into a whirlwind. I don't think anybody knows what's up, what's down, what's right, what's wrong, what is really something we should be attracted to nutritionally and what we shouldn't be. There, you've got fast food companies pitching that they have health food. In fact, there's a woman on TV right now on commercials saying that she lost 50 something pounds on a Taco Bell diet. And there's also, of course, Jared from Subway, and there's a number of other people that have come forward and said, oh, they lost weight or they're eating healthy at this or that fast food chain. Just remember, though, when you do eat fast food, you're still going to get more calories than if you made it at home, and you're not eating anything organic. You're really not getting much nutrition. I don't care how low the calories are or the fat or anything else. You're just not going to be getting the nutritional value that you should be getting in order to live a sustainable, healthy life. So a good rule of thumb is just to avoid that altogether and be prepared. Of course, there are always going to be circumstances where you might not be prepared, but in that case, you can always just stop into a supermarket and grab something really quick. Um, as far as desserts are concerned, they're kind of on the no-no list because what you don't want to do is you don't want to get too much sugar in your body because sugar is what is stored as fat when it's not used. So when you consume excess sugar, just remember anything that you don't use is going to be stored as fat. And um, if it's not used within a certain amount of time. So if you eat dessert after dinner and then you don't go on a walk or do any exercise, that dessert is going to go straight to your thighs, and I'm not kidding. Um, as far as sugar-free desserts, those aren't particularly good for you, but they can be a good, useful tool to have around in a case of emergencies because, I mean, we're all human. We do have cravings for sweets. But if you could try to palate more fruits as opposed to things with artificial sweeteners or sugar, that would be better. Or if you are familiar with a sweetener called stevia, that can also be very useful and it's natural. Another one is erythritol, which can be found in an organic form. These are pretty much the only two safe sweeteners that can be used that are not harmful to your body and don't cause sharp spikes in your sugar levels. Also, agave is okay, but try to have more of your sweet stuff in the morning so that you can burn it off during the day and not in the evening. For emergencies, I do like to have some sugar-free Jello around. It's only 10 calories, 0 carbohydrates, and all that, as well as maybe some sugar-free creamsicles or popsicles. Those are very low calorie and minimal impact carbs, and then there's also some sugar-free pudding, which isn't one of the better choices. But and then yogurt's also good for you. So if you can pick a good yogurt, that would be fine also, as long as it's low fat, because you don't want the saturated fat that's found in full-fat dairy products. I've been reading my Dr. Perricone book. I read it a little bit last night, and my chapter I read was on omega-3s and their importance to your weight loss plan. Omega-3s can be found in safflower oil, sunflower oil, or I'm sorry, the omega-6s are in the safflower oil and the sunflower oil, but you need omega-6 to go with omega-3 to get the ultimate results. The omega-3s are found in your flaxseed oil as well as fish. And Dr. Perricone recommends an abundance of wild Alaskan salmon and cold water wild caught fish such as tuna and mackerel and herring and sardines and anchovies. So not some of the best tasting fish, but if you can handle salmon and tuna, I'm right with there. I'm there with you too. I'm not about to go open up a can of sardines anytime soon. But canned fish is fine. He does recommend the canned salmon as a good way to get your omega-3s, and also taking omega-3 supplements and omega-6 supplements is also can be done. I take a really good supplement that's actually manufactured right here in Carlsbad, and it's called Core Omega. And the good thing about this particular fish oil is it tastes really super yummy. It comes in a little packet, and it's orange chocolate flavor. There's also like a lemon lime flavor I've never tried. But anyway, this particular fish oil is manufactured in a way so that the fish oil never is exposed to oxygen or sunlight, and it comes in these packets, so it's at the most potent form. And that was recommended to me by a naturopathic doctor at a seminar that I attended, and I've been using it for a long time. I'm just going to up the dosage now because of its great importance to weight loss. So um, I do recommend the omega-3, and the Core Omega brand specifically is really phenomenal. I know these things can be expensive, they're not all necessary, but if you can try to boost the amount of salmon in your diet, this will be very beneficial to you. And just remember, the processed foods and eating out are really where your budget goes when you're overweight, typically. And if you can just start buying fresh fruits and vegetables, particularly at your farmers markets or organically grown, locally grown, these are going to be the most beneficial to your body and sustainable for your lifetime, whether you're trying to lose weight or not. These are the healthiest substances for you. Um, it is good to avoid full fat meat and dairy products. Try to stick towards the leaner meats if you do have to eat meat, skinless, boneless chicken breasts. But make sure that they're organic, because you want to avoid the hormones and antibiotics that our meats are saturated with. Um, and try to stay away from tofu. If you can get to tempeh, that's a better form processed. Maybe organic tofu would be okay as well. As far as snacks, anything like hummus and carrot sticks, um, tomatoes with some balsamic and basil, a piece of light string cheese, um, yogurt. These all make really good snacks. Vegetable crudité is always recommended because you want to get as many vegetables in your body as possible. Apples, pears, grapefruits, and berries are also conducive to weight loss, and they have minimal impact on your blood sugar and have a lot of other nutrient values that are good for you. So these are all things I recommend. These are things that are incorporated into my own diet, and they have made my life a lot easier. Um, just avoid things like rice cakes and the other junk that's told that you are supposed to have, and try not to do a fat-free diet. Make sure you have plenty of monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats. I've said that several times before, but I want to stress that because this is where you're going to get your essential fatty acids, and there really is a true phrase, fight fat with fat, and make sure to do that by getting the right kind of fats. Just avoid the saturated fats. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. I enjoy doing research. I've done a lot of research. My wife, Renee, is a holistic health practitioner. She lost 100 pounds herself some time ago, and we're just both very interested in health, and this is a passion of ours. So if you have any questions about what you're doing or what I'm doing, I'm more than welcome to any questions. And I'm really excited. Everything's going super well, and I hope everyone has a wonderful day and enjoyed their weekend. And I'm going to sign off for today, but I look forward to talking to you tomorrow. And tomorrow will be in my first 1 week weigh-in on the livestrong.com website, and I'm really looking forward to posting my stats. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.